it's time to cook, don't forget the spatula. Now, this one I told you guys I was going to do an update with the um, Trayon White on the bribery charge in DC. I did my research or whatever, and this story gets wicked, right? I did my research, and this story gets wicked. I'm gonna read a little excerpt. I'm gonna give some people some time to come in. Hopefully, everyone's having a good day. It's this a late night update. It's about 12:30, 12:40 in the morning for the late night crowd, the overnight crew, and everything else. How y'all feeling? How you living? How you doing? I hope all is well, nonetheless. And if it's not, it's gonna get there. So on that note, right? I got this one. This is from WTOP News. Grand jury indicts DC council member Trayon White on bribery charges. This is an update. DC council member Trayon White Sr. was indicted by a federal grand jury Friday on a bribery charge after he was caught on video last month taking large lump sums of money from a local business owner. White, who has represented Ward 8 on the DC Council since 2016, was the chairman of the Committee on Recreation, Libraries, and Youth Affairs that oversaw some of the district's violence interruptions efforts, according to court documents. White agreed to accept 156 my God, in cash payments from the business owners in exchange for help in renewing their company's violent interruption contracts with DC government. Whoa, hold on. Say what? So you accepted $156,000, right? This documented. Allegedly, hypothetically, supposedly, just for the record, right? And you've been doing this since 2016. I'm gonna read the article and what they say, then I'm gonna give you, I did my research and what's going on, and I'm gonna give you a quick synopsis of what's going on. In June meeting in the company owner's car outside White's apartment building in Southeast DC, which he lived on a top floor penthouse, the company owner wanted to know if the contracts would be extended and offered to pay $15,000 in cash for the information according to the documents. My God, intel. Can we say intel? What the hell? White replied, "What do you need me to do, man? I don't want to feel like you gotta give me something to get something." Generally, that's how it works. We better than that. According to the court documents, however, White still put the envelope containing the money into his jacket pocket. Aha. So him putting that money in his jacket pocket actually is him accepting the monies, the dineros. It's him accepting it, right? Cool. The two contracts between the unnamed business owner and the Office of a Neighborhood the two contracts between the unknown business owner and the, hold on, every time I read this, it's like the page go up. Hold on. What in June? The bribery. I already read that. Two contracts between the unknown business owner and the Office of Neighborhood Safety and Engagement and Department of Youth Rehabilitation Services were valued at 5.2 million. 5.2 million. They agreed upon payments to White represents about 3% of the total contract value, prosecutor said. Uh-huh. White remains on the ballot for November, facing Republican Nate DeRange and Democrat Marcus Batchelor, a Ward 8 community leader who told WTOP last month his launching write-in campaign for the council seat. Once the DC Council returns to work September 17th, Chairman Phil Medelson said he plans to remove White from the Committee on Recreation, Libraries, and Youth Affairs. Whoa. Okay. Okay. So basically, what they was doing is they was using Southeast problems, right? And Southeast, if you know the city, the nation's capital. See, I grew up in the city, the nation's capital, right? When I first came here, I landed here, right? So Southeast Ward 8 is one of the most, you're in the trenches, right? Now, as far as investment now, it may land room for some investment opportunities, but first it's ugly and then it gets good. So as far as violence and stuff like that, I see why they had programs that help the youth out as far as food, cleanliness, condoms, sexual education, stuff like that, because we all know impoverished communities, these are the things that keep them down. You also have drugs, you have guns, people got switches, they have everything. So I understand the point of the program. Now, with great powers come great responsibility, right? Right. So I think if he's a, if he's, if Trayon White is a political leader, right? You got to leave the street stuff alone. You can't have one leg in, one leg out. You're bound to get caught in the what? Middle. Last time I checked, his name ain't Malcolm. So why you getting caught up in the middle, Trayon? Your name ain't Malcolm. It's Trayon White. You made it to the political realm, and I feel like every time someone in the culture make it so far, right, it's a test. They know we all in for the money. They know most people don't have the desired amount of money that they want, right? So they're willing to do whatever to get it, even if it means breaking a little law. Now, some may say this, right? Some may say, hey, well, did he bark up the wrong tree with the anti-Semitic messing with the Jews and all the other little stuff when he didn't pay a homage to the Holocaust, right? Politically, he shouldn't have bust that move, just off the political. Even if you felt some type of way about this, that, the third, keep that personal, right? Some things are personal, some things are private. The one thing I don't like about the internet is people don't understand how to separate the two. What's happening in your private life, no one should know about. The internet, you can be in character, you can do whatever. It's the internet. I'm talking to you right now, sitting on my couch, talking to you right now, giving you some information. It's the internet. This is what I choose to do at 12:44 in the morning. It's the internet. You can do whatever you want to do. Add value. That's all I say. Find a way to. So anyway, so after that, I understand, okay, cool, we're gonna make these programs in XYZ. But that's just what the news saying, right? That's what the news saying. This is what the street saying. This is what the street saying. The street is saying this, right? Trayon White, it was a sting operation. His partner that he knew for 20 years. Y'all listen to what I'm saying, man. That's why I say it's no code. Y'all see what's happening to Woody. He's getting more celebrations, and it's like an accomplishment for him telling, right? Or not having honor among men, but last time I checked, there wasn't honor among thieves. So I totally get it. The rule that you make is the rule that's gonna break you, right? Let me repeat. The rule that you make is the rule that's gonna break you. Because you might say, you know what? I don't do this. I don't do that. The fact that you said that, somebody heard you say that, they're like, well, we know he don't do this, he don't do that. That's his downfall. So I get it. I get it, right? So at the end, I'm gonna engage with the chat soon. I'm gonna engage with the chat real soon. I'm trying to get this story off my chest, right? Smash that like button, tell a friend to tell a friend. Come on in, right? So late night combo, late night combo. Grab your pots and pans. It's time to cook. So anyway, so his friend Nigerian, best friend, right? I have Nigerian bloodline as well, so I totally get it, right? But you got to pick and choose your battle, man. You have to have some form of integrity. So anyway, his best friend, 20 years, right? His best friend was doing some PPP loans. So the best friend getting caught up, he gets caught up, right? He buys houses in Atlanta. It's all over. He's very flamboyant, very flashy. I'm like, if you're doing something like that, why bring it to the internet? Like, come on, you're literally telling on yourself. not supporting that idea. You know, we don't do that over here. You can make so much money by just sitting in the house and focusing. So saying it all to say, they figured out another way how to get their money. Hey, that's their way, right? It don't mean that it's your way. It don't have to be your way. This is an example of what to do, what not to do. And I'm sorry that it had to happen to Trayvon, but hey, as a man, you have to hold yourself accountable, and as a woman, you should hold yourself accountable. This is how the place becomes a better place, right? So, um, the comment said, "You Asian or black? Both. Both. But so saying it all to say, right? His best friend, Nigerian, 20 years. So that's his road dog. So his road dog, whatever, they're saying that he was taking money, allegedly, hypothetically, supposedly. Trey was taking money from the taxpayer dollars, which all political party do, and he was funneling it to his friends, and or he had his own finesse going on, right? His friend was doing a PPP, whatever, whatever. The FBI ended up apprehending his friend. What do apprehend means? Taking his friend in custody. Obviously, his friend was doing something that led the FBI directly to who? To the friend. So the friend, like, okay, cool. Guess what the friend did when the friend got caught? Y'all all know the story. What y'all think the friend did when the friend got caught? Little Woody. The friend told, right? The friend told, right? The friend told. And the friend said, well, you know what? I have a bigger fish that you could fry. The friend said, instead of you getting me for this PPP, hey, I know somebody in DC. His name Treon White. He my man. He been my man for years. And guess what? Um, the political party, he's taking money, bribe money. Y'all only say that he took this much, but really, it's more than what you think. And not only that, it's not only him, it's his whole constituents. Whoa. So then I did a little bit more research, right? I did a little bit more research. I started to type so fast, I almost had a heart attack. I said, hold on, we got to get to the bottom of this one. Surfing. I'm surfing. I'm surfing. I'm like this, Johnny Bravo. I'm Johnny Bravo in the situation, surfing the internet like, we about to find something. We got to find something. What they talking about? We about to find something, right? Johnny Bravo on the internet. So, found it. Now then, street team. Hey, what's going on? Y'all heard this? Y'all heard that? I need some information at least in 24. Some legitimate, authentic information. I don't need nothing hypothetical. It needs to be what it is. Ding, 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 ding. Phone ring. So I get a call. They let me know what's going on. So come to find out, the council was going through with his baby mother, XYZ. So they've been separate. He was living in his own apartment. She had the house. She tried to take him in for child support, XYZ. You know how the story goes. The way I see it is sometimes a woman can mess up your legacy if you don't have a strong foundation. If you do have a strong foundation, you do have everything intact. That still can be a factor. So be careful on who you pick. And sometimes who you pick, you might pick the right person right then. And people change. You know, people change. So it's no, you can't really gauge it. Can't really gauge it until you win it. So I'm gonna stay out of that because I understand that. Cool. But let's get back to what's going on. So next thing you know, right? Next thing you know, Treon, the Nigerian was like, okay, the Nigerian put the FBI on Treon White. So he flipped on him. 20 years. I guess time don't matter at all. I guess time what? I guess time just what? Don't exist? 20 years. Where's the morals? Where are the principles? Where's the loyalty? It ain't none. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. So anyway, so they end up apprehending his friend. His friend ended up flipping. Now Treyon is under investigation. You got the council constituents. You got people going out of town. Ain't nobody speaking up on their behalf. It seemed as if, allegedly, hypothetically, it was organized crimes, as if everyone was involved. I heard on Ward 8, they throw community events and they supposed to buy this and buy that, and it doesn't really happen. They use the taxpayers' dollars to actually build their own homes and do their own thing or whatever the political party do. One thing I know for certain, two things I know for sure, right, is that when you're a politician and you're starting out, right, $0. By the time the end of your term, everybody, right? Black, white, Asian, Latino, doesn't matter. By the time the end of your term, you're a millionaire. How? Can anyone answer that for me? Because I might as well be a politician. Politically, I might as well be a politician because you telling me you're going in with $0 and you're going to leave with millions. Now I know as far as ethic and morals, you got to be doing something slimy. Think about it. Most get away though. See, to me, Trayon White was a small fish in this situation because when you think about it, right? He was a very small fish in this situation. When you think about it, you know how many millions people got away with not supporting it? But you understand what I'm saying. But still, he had to be held accountable for his actions, right? I look at it like, look, they did the same thing to Marion Barry. They waited till he got to a certain position and they used what they knew or used the sting operation to take him down. So when you're on one side, you're on the clean side, remain clean. Why play in the mud if you don't have to? I get it. You may want the lifestyle, the this, that, but it all rolls over in X amount of years. So just be a little patient. Let this be a lesson. They got Marion Barry, they got Trayon White, which was damn near under Marion Barry. They got Woody again. And whoever's up next, please don't let these same things keep happening, obviously. Don't let these things happen. And then as far as the witness, right? What they gonna do? The witness gonna be his co-defendant is his friend. My God, I know that thing. I know that hurt. How did his friend go to sleep at night? So Trayon really had to sit down and say, you know what? He just really had to sit down with this one. You know, just taking on the chin because at the end of the day, you're a part of the action. And everything that's good, you know, finesse don't last too long. Same thing that people doing now with this. Y'all heard about the chase thing. You go in there, do a check. Chase is a glitch, but the whole time it's not. It's fraud. You drop a check in anyone's bank account, right? That's not yours. That's considered fraud. That's a federal crime. Don't let them fool you. Don't follow the herd. Word, word. Bird, bird, chirp, chirp. Don't follow the herd. You will get annihilated. And sometimes, but nowadays, there's so much cameras, there's so much this. It's not even the cameras you have to worry about. You literally still have to worry about the people. There is no honor among who? Thieves. So why do you expect things to go your way? Whoever played the game, the best is going to win. And sometimes in order to win that game, you got to be dirty. So since I'm a man of morals and principles and ethics, I don't ever want to play them type games. I don't want to play them type games. I can't, because at the end of the day, it shows who you are. And if you notice something, it's the same thing. It's like a setup. 2020 happening again. But this time it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. I've seen a lot of people relationship change because people true colors came out. You can't hide your true colors. Some people in a group, right? I noticed that people got the main character syndrome. Some people in a group, they hate to see other people up. They hate it. Jealousy and envy. Get out of that group. If it's a lot of jealousy and envy, no one wants you to make it. They want to be the person on top instead of us being each other crutches. Get out of that group. That's not for you. You know, so on that note, peace, blessings, and love. Let me know what you think. Nah, before I go, I gotta interact. I'm tripping. Comments. All right, let's start at the top. Gauge. I'm not even gonna read that one. I told y'all keep it professional in the comments. People got their cheeks out. Come on now. Have you ever heard Mike Hawk speech? Nah, inform me, knucklehead. What's Mike Hawk speech? Hey, I sub. Hayla Niger, I appreciate you subbing. Add as a moderator, put it in a timeout, hide user on the channel, remove report. Okay. I appreciate you. I appreciate the sub. I appreciate the sub. My goal is to get to, right now I'm probably at 5,000 subscription or whatever. Let's move it up to 10. Let's do a 10,000 subscription. I'm gonna run the campaign. In fact, let's do 100,000 so I can get my my plaque right there. All right, so I'm gonna do a marketing campaign, and we're gonna hit 100,000 before the end of the year. Marketing campaign, we're gonna hit 100,000 for the end of the year. If you ain't here right now, all I ask for you to is to subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, right? Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is the beginning. This is not the end. So we reading the comments. I appreciate it, Hayla Niger. I also liked. I appreciate it. I appreciate the sub. I appreciate the like. That's how you repay me. You don't have to pay me financially. You can repay me by simply watching, by simply sharing, if it's worth sharing, and or if it add value in your life, or you had some form of information that can either help you or help you with clarity on the story or topic or anything along that nature. I'm gonna be building a Patreon soon where we can add super value. We talking about stock trades, credit, XYZ. I know what the people need, and I'm here to add value to what you need, right? Just let me know the problems in the comments, because I build my business based on the comments. You guys actually are helping me building my business. So I appreciate every step of the way. Little do you know. Appreciate it, Hayla Niger. I appreciate it much. Husk. Hey, love the stream. Did you know what my brother? Did you know that my brother died to a falling jet engine at 2:36 a.m. while he was asleep? My father's. Blessings go up to your brother, bro. Blessings go up to your brother. He died to a falling jet engine at 2:36. Whew. That's deep. That's deep. Huss. Peace and blessings. I hope it goes to you, your family, and everything else. Everything will be all right. Just remember the good things about your brother, and know that, look, at the end of the day, right, I understand that yes, they're gone in their physical form, but you can't kill a spirit nor a soul. So y'all will meet again. He's probably right there. I'm watching you. You know, so maybe he's an angel, you know, so that's just how it goes. Peace and blessings goes to your family. My condolences goes to your family. Anybody in the chat, if you're in the chat, send some love to Husk. I'm sorry to hear that. J Dog, what do you put in a toaster? Bread. Brian, we're gonna skip that one. Mr. Dadadia. Husk, my brother got cooked by jet fuel. Dang, sorry to hear that, bro. Moisture Chief 117. You Asian or black? I identify as an alien. So I ain't Asian, I ain't black, I'm an alien. On that note, peace, blessings, and love. Peace, blessings, and love. Boom, we out.